What's good, people? Uncle Hotep back at it again. How y'all doing? Back at it on the world's best website, the Kali. Excuse me. That's that kombucha. Anyway, I read this thread yesterday. I was like, I'm fucking dying laughing. I was like, I gotta share this with you guys, guys and girls. I don't want to be misogynist. You know what I mean? It's a new episode of the American Shine. Now, the Shine, in the diaspora, the diaspora is what's it mean? The Africans all over the world. You know what I mean? They've been shipped off and sold and hop shipped, swam. You know what I mean? All over the world. Now this Shine, Hot Funk Flex, Hot 97. I don't think it's him actually. It just may be an alias, or it could be him. You never know. There was a post on the Shade Room about an app that helps immigrants find West Indian and African food and ingredients. Someone asked how Africans are making nasty comments about African Americans because they don't bother them. Well, Nyamoma Ekenchuwu, a Nigerian woman who appears to be a doctor, has her strong thoughts on African Americans and how much better Nigerians flow with white people and other crazy remarks. I'm not going to go to that. This got posted on LinkedIn. Now, Dr. Nectar says, no, we good with people that work hard. White people, y'all are lazy AF, especially the men. Tell them, girl. Or hit up. As their men are lazy as F. All they do is smoke, eat fried chicken, and water. We don't hate African Americans, but we flow more with white people. We don't like Black Lives Matter drama. We have our own problem. Racism isn't one. Girl, you know your stuff. I will say it over and over again. Black Lives Matter isn't our business. All lives matter. Teach your kids to be responsible and obedient to the laws. African American folks are the most racist people on earth. Just from a white person, they start screaming foul. But again, Africans and whites get along more than these Akatas people. Yo. You don't have your time. We're busy chasing our dreams while you're all trying chicken and taking water. I guess Foxy Madonna says she wants Caribbean jerk wings, oxtails, rice and peas, plantain, cocoa bread. I never had cocoa bread. Y'all had cocoa bread? I did have some jerk chicken. That's all right. Oxtails, yeah, that's banging. But let's get to it. And I say that I want to do this video because there's this gap, chasm, if you will, between Black Americans and their counterparts. Either they come over here or from there, or in Nigeria, Ghana, Kenya, whatever you want to call it. There's this gap, and I started to notice this the more Africans that came over here. The ones that now, I know that the ones that get here or have the money to get here are going to be a little bit more well off than the normal folks, right? But after a while, I'm like, you start seeing these stories where this black female got 10 college degrees, and when they say her name's Arika Komuga Bagata. You start to put together, you're like, oh, hold on, and these Shines, these Nigerians are coming over here and doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And you always hear the rumors they work hard. They don't like African Americans. You Shines, you got no culture. You work hard. You don't work as hard. You're lazy. Just like this Dr. Nectar said. Now let's read what the African American, the Shine, has to say. You sure that's a real account? I mean, niggas is literally making chicken and watermelon jokes. Black print. While he has an AV of some white man. I don't know who this white man is, but it always kills me. They always talk this black stuff, but they have a white AV or something. They kill me with this shit. That's a CAC account. Yeah, and this guy did his homework. He said, yeah, it's real. This is her Instagram right here. Dr. _Nectar. Now, the words I was reading, this come from this lady, Dr. Nectar. Dr. Nectar. But she's been infested with the shine culture by, turning around showing everyone your ass. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Kind of irresponsible to call her American doctor when I don't think anybody's calling her American doctor. She's a doctor. She has a doctorate. Maybe if she doesn't have, maybe she can't practice in the United States. She can practice somewhere. What the fuck? She earned it. And they always, when somebody criticizes black people, one of the bigger things they say is, this is a troll account. This is white people acting like this guy. Yeah, honest, this shit looks like white trolls pretending to be black. No shines. So why is she in Nigeria? She thinks Africans are so much better than African Americans. And this is what I don't get from the shine. It's not like, it's because of America. It's not because of your black asses. They're not coming over to be like, hey man, I can be around a bunch of African Americans. They're like, nah. They're coming over to get the opportunities that happen to be in America. And what they're doing is, what was it called? The fucking get you into college. Fuck. The law they got, and some places are trying to do away with it. Just slot a certain amount of positions in college for African Americans, even though their test scores ain't added up. These people are coming up here and hold on. I think I got the. It's in a different post. I'll come back to this post right here. Affirmative action in colleges. They're coming up. Let me read what this guy says. And I have to read this post here. These Africans coming over here using affirmative action to get ahead, which was meant for us. Then hitting us with the the Jordan no nigga face. If you don't know the story of the Jordan no nigga face, look up Jordan meets Chamillionaire. And that's where that face comes from. But anyway, y'all don't understand how we as African American males to these schools. Africans have been coming over here receiving opportunities that were made for us. We need African American doctors in our communities, not African doctors. That said, I don't mean devices, and I say this with nothing but love, but Africans aren't U.S. Americans or whatever. Obviously, there's obvious difference. If you, you can usually tell if, even if you look at other blacks, you can tell if somebody's from the motherland or some other country, not from the U.S. You can tell it's in their facial structure. Easy. The majority of the time, you can tell if a man has like a more direct African descent than, like, say, I am. You know what I'm saying? The slave master was getting that back in the day. And with Indians, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Africans mixed with Indians back in the day. Like my grandmother was Indian and white. So you have this different facial texture. So it is what it is. But I gotta read this post. People are mad about this shit. This is what. Now look at this. They've been saying other stuff. Look what. Now this man says, because I guess some people don't understand why they hate. It's. And as African Americans, I don't understand why we don't like listen to what they say. We can't take any criticism. We always gotta say they're cooning or whatever. Because we're just saying we're fighting against the quote-unquote white man. But when somebody says something critical, and it might be close to what the AKA white man is saying, we're saying they're just doing to be cooning, whatever. No, they're just being real. We should take their criticism and be like, you know what? There might be something to it. We is lazy. Anyway, I guess there's a beef. J. Cole performed KOD at Lagos. Black Americans are shading us. Laugh, we are not paying. We blame your grandparents who were stupid enough to be caught, shipped, and sold for half the price of a tampon. Jesus Christ, come on, man. I gotta retweet this. This shit is fucking hilarious, man. So black Americans are looking down on us. Just remember, your forefathers cost less than $1, and most of you don't even know your surname. Jesus, come on, man. You could be Granny Achu's last missing child. Please don't come where Black Lives Matter anymore. Join White Lives Matter. Thing is, a lot of black Americans are just secondary school graduates, dropouts with iPhone. They don't know anything. J. Cole's Instagram comments. This Nigerian crowd doesn't deserve J. Cole. Illiterates. Your father is illiterate. Your mother is a bastard. You are a slave in another man's country. You'll be doing black movement till you die. Jesus. This is what Nigerians are saying to African Americans. I'm crying. I find this shit funny, man. But everybody else is like, hey, man, why these Nigerian coons, fuck them coons. I'm like, just laugh at the shit, man. We're different. Their ancestors. Jesus Christ, this was, yo, man, I gotta retweet this one too, man. This guy. Yo, man. Nigeria's been off my list. Is solidarity even worth it anymore? It's funny because Nigerians are among Africans the ones that dick ride African American culture the most. I have noticed that a lot more Africans are dick riding or copying African American culture. You know what I mean? Music, dance. You know what I mean? They're shading, like, not necessarily dancers, but some of the way we do the dances and videotape them and shit like that, upload them on Instagram. You know what I mean? Certain things of that nature. Why it ain't on site for African Americans that see Africans baffles me. Fuck them. A Nigerian called me Akata and got his skull assaulted. Here goes that black on black crime again. Mistakes people are making here is treating Africans as if they behave like Nigerians. No one trusts Nigerians in Africa or looks to them for morality. Could be true. I don't know if I ever had a problem with Nigerian. Everybody's saying they're doing scams on emails and shit. I don't know. Now somebody made the thing that colonialism and equals chattel slavery. Like, it's because of colonialism. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. I mean, the sooner we accept that, certain tribes in Africa sold certain other tribes they had captured to unsavory characters, and they got shipped off all across the world. I think the better off African people descent will be. I don't fancy there will ever be some black solidarity movement, across the, I mean, could there be? If some Messiah came, maybe. But, I mean, there's two differences. There's too many differences. Just there's no difference than that in white folks, you know what I mean? Like Europeans and Slavs and shit like that. You know what I mean? They're all different, you know what I mean? And they all have beef with each. Sometimes they have beef with each other, and it is what it is. Black people are no different. Anyway, this is Uncle Hotel. Follow me on Twitter, Handy Mayhem. Please donate if you can. And I have a new podcast out, but listen to episode 82, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.